Hello everyone, my name is Cherie, and in today's video I am going to be reviewing the screenplay for Knives Out. Now, when the Academy Award nominations were announced, I was so excited that Knives Out received a nomination for Best Original Screenplay of 2019. It was one of just two movies that I saw twice in the theater last year. The other movie was Booksmart. Booksmart was nominated for a Writers Guild for its screenplay, but it was not nominated for an Academy Award, unfortunately. But Knives Out was, and I was most excited to read this out of all the five. So if you want to read screenplays, you can just go online, type the name of the film, add the word script PDF or screenplay PDF, and you can usually find it. More of the modern ones. The older scripts are kind of hard to find online. But I did find 4 of the 5 that were nominated for Best Screenplay. The one that's not out yet, or when I did the search, was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So hopefully that one will come out soon. So I went to the PDF and read Knives Out. Now, the version I read was called Screen Script. This is the one that Lionsgate sends out for your consideration. So it's probably not exactly the original script. I mean, it's a pretty tight film. I think that when Rian Johnson wrote it, you know, it was pretty solid anyway and followed the script really well. You have to with these kind of murder mysteries. But it probably, the script I read was rewritten to go along with exactly how all the scenes showed up in the film. There was only one thing that really stood out, is like, oh, they changed that. And that was the very end, the very last shot of Marta and her placement in the film as opposed to the script, and what they did in the film was great. So my impressions are the script to screen version had some I want to say grammatical errors, but they're really just like punctuation errors, a lot of missing periods at the ends of sentences, some missing commas, you know, so things were kind of run on. The very first few pages of the script used the kind of the choppy technique where you go, you know, like blood everywhere, obviously dead, you know, that kind of a thing. In action films, that's really great. For the first few pages of this script, it was kind of a little jarring to me. But after the first few pages, then it started flowing really well. So the screenplay was 124 pages. Took me just over 2 hours to read. And really well done. You know, it was a fun movie. It's a fun script. I would definitely recommend this for people who are just starting out reading scripts. You know, punctuation errors aside, if you can get past that. I'm a little bit of a grammar Nazi, so that kind of stuff bugs me. I don't even go on Twitter. What they did in the the title page, they have a little image of a knife. Now, in general, if you're just starting out, you do not put images, you know, if you're trying to sell your script, don't put images on the title page. But, you know, if you are the writer-director, you can do whatever you want with your title page. There was one thing that was in the screenplay that I didn't realize, even having watched the film twice, and that is the painting of Harlan. You notice that Marta looks at the painting a few times during the film, and it's kind of like he's, you know, looking at her, judging her, or whatever. But in the script, those 3 separate times, he's supposed to have little differences in his facial expression. So in the first one, he might look stern. The second one has kind of a little smile. And the third one, I don't know, satisfied or something like that, which I did not realize. So the next time I see the movie, I'm definitely going to look out for that. You know, everything else, it was just spot on. It was really good. Definitely, again, definitely recommend you read the screenplay for Knives Out if you've never read a screenplay before, because it was an easy read, a fun read, and yeah, that's my review. All right, stay tuned for the next one. I will see you soon. Bye.